Hi guys, so today I'll be doing a review on this upcoming new launch, Norwood Grand. They are going to be starting previews on 4th October and then officially launching on 19th of October. So today, if you find my review useful and you want to find out more about Norwood Grand and how I analyze, you can let me know. You can drop me a WhatsApp to find out more and then we can discuss further from there. Okay, so for today's main sharing, right, I'll be analyzing Norwood Grand and also the upcoming reserve site at Woodlands Drive 17, which is slated as an EC and it has a plot ratio of 1.7 and it can house a 435 unit plot. Okay, so while I was doing research for Norwood Grand, I came across interesting news for the surrounding area. So this is regarding the GLS over there. And as we can see, right, this Woodlands Drive 17, this plot, right, is reserved as a EC and the proposed plot ratio is 1.7 and is open for application on October 2024. So you see, right, you see this is the location over here. And the land use, this one is a government land sales. So like it stated, it'll be coming up October for bidding. And then site area is 2.58 hectares, 1.7 gross plot ratio, and we can expect 435 units here. So you can see this is this plot, the orange color one. It will be beside the expressway, where else Norwood Grand, it will be more quiet lah. It will be towards the Champions Way, Woodlands Drive 17, the area, as compared to this other plot. So both are quite close to the Woodlands South MRT. So right now, what is the expected EC price that we should be looking at if Norwood Grand today, they're going to launch in 2 weeks time. So I just did some digging on the recent launches of EC, and yeah, I'm going to share with you right now. So you can see over here this article on Lumina Grand EC is at Tengah area. So they sold 53% of the units on launch weekend, and they are looking at an average of 1.4k PSF, 1464 to be exact. So the 3 bedrooms were starting from 1.3 million all the way to the 5 bedrooms which crossed the 2 million mark. And this is also near the ACS primary school, which is relocating to Bukit Timah area in 2023. So over here we have the Lumina Grand latest transactions. So you can see, right, you see in September we have the transactions at 1.4k PSF, 1.5k range, 1.5, 1.4. So here we already have established a new benchmark for the EC pricing, and this is only looking at this year. Okay, then you can see for Lumina Grand, right, back then they only launched for the tender results in September 2022. So you can see it was listed for public tender on 28 June. So I'm just trying to help you jog back, right? If let's say this October 24th is the launch for the EC land bidding, we are expecting almost 1.5 years until it's actually launched. So you see, this is also from CDL Zenith that bidded for the land. We will be expecting this Woodlands EC. Most likely it will only come out 1.5 years later, which we are looking at probably mid-2026. Or maybe early 2026. Alright, so if you ask me if this new EC plot, you have to be worried about it. Honestly, I think it's still too far out to actually know what is the pricing here. Because if we take the same timeline for Lumina Grand for this Woodlands EC plot, right, it will still be first half of 2026 before we even see the actual project. And we also don't know if the land bid might be awarded or if the land bid, how much will it actually cost. But from historical trends, very likely this Woodlands EC plot will be selling above what Lumina Grand is currently selling at 2024's price. So you just try to forecast 2 years forward. Probably we'll be looking at maybe $1,600, $1,700 per square feet at Woodlands South area for the EC. I don't think it's a stretch. And at the same time, we also have to account for the harmonization, because right now this current Norwood Grand it will be under harmonization PSF, where else this EC will also be under harmonization PSF. But the Lumina Grand, they haven't accounted for that. Yeah, so we just take pre-harmonization PSF. Then let's say the EC at Woodlands, we speculate maybe at 1,600, 1,700 PSF range. Then very likely this Norwood Grand, if they are launching from $1,800 to $2,000 per square feet, I think it's definitely a very, very attractive entry point, seeing that very likely there will be an EC coming up, which also will set another new benchmark. Alright, so this one is just for me to draw a timeline for you to understand if today you are an investor or even an own stay buyer for Norwood Grand, how I will position myself with the upcoming new launch at EC in the near future. Okay, so let's say today we are looking at 2024 and this is the launch of Norwood Grand. Then we fast forward 2 years, we are looking at probably Q2 of 2026. So Q2 of 2026 is where we speculate the launch of this Woodlands EC. So you see, by the time this Woodlands EC is launched, right, Norwood Grand we are closing in on let's say 2028 . So let's say Norwood Grand TOP at 2028. If today you are buying over at 2024, you have 3 to 4 years to clear the SSD, and at the same time you can get to experience the TOP effect for Norwood Grand. Okay, so you see over here, if this Woodlands EC launch in 2026, very likely we'll be looking at 2030 for it to TOP. And the good thing about buyers at Norwood Grand, they don't have to worry even when the EC TOP because they are considered like HDB, so they will still need a minimum of 5 years of minimum occupation period before they can actually sell the Woodlands EC in the resale market. So you see the timeline for the entire Norwood Grand strategy is basically if today you are entering at 2024 over here, this EC won't be an issue at all, and in fact it can provide a new benchmark in the area for Woodlands South area. For buyers at Norwood Grand, actually you have plenty of opportunities to exit before 2035. This is just something you might have to take note for 2035 lah. Yeah, because that one will still be at least that will be at least 7 years from the date where Norwood Grand actually TOPs. So this is just some strategies that is more long-term thinking. If today you are looking at Norwood Grand and you want to stay for the mid to long term, I would say at least you can look a holding period of about 10 years before you start to make your exit for Norwood Grand, because you might have this competitor that is this EC coming up. So other than this, I think definitely Norwood Grand will be one of the most attractive in terms of entry price for 2024 for new launches, because for this year, I don't think there is another cheaper development than this already. So in terms of entry price and investment, I think this is definitely something that you can explore. Okay, so this is the break-even price for Norwood Grand. We are looking at 1687. So honestly, based on rough calculation and the factoring in of the harmonization of the land, right, we should be expecting the launching price between 1009 PSF to around $2,100 per square feet. So this is just purely my estimate, and I think if based on my estimates just now for the upcoming EC in 2026, it will be maybe 1006 range. So if we look from this perspective, right, we are able to get Norwood Grand at say 1009, even $1008 per square feet, I think definitely it is very attractive because you very likely will be able to exit in a much shorter time frame as compared to the EC that's coming up. That will still need 2 more years, and we wouldn't know if 2 years later it will still be at this pricing for EC. And also when we look at the URA master plan, right, you see over here, this one they already put as reserve for GLS for the EC. And then you see over here they are actually stated it as another GLS because they are clearing it out already, and it will be kind of a first mover advantage. Honestly, I don't know if it will be a private condominium or it will be HDB. I feel like very likely it could be a condominium. So today if you're entering Norwood Grand, right, actually you will be at a first mover advantage because very likely those plots of land that is previously the Singapore Sports School, they will be launching at a much higher price due to the land bidding increasing cost over time. And always when you compare to, let's say, this EC land plot to the private land plot, the land plot for the private usually will always command a premium in price as well. So I think over here in this surrounding area, you see there will be a lot of upcoming HDB that is going to be completed, and once all these people actually stay for 5 years over there and they are looking for options to upgrade to, let's say, Norwood Grand, you see all these clusters, Woodlands Vista, Fragrant Woods, all these clusters, right? Basically, if they are looking to upgrade to a private condominium that is nearer to MRT at Woodlands area, there's not much options over here. So definitely, I think there is a target audience, as a lot of the audience here, if you check the other condominiums, majority of the buyers are actually HDB upgraders, as seen by their last purchases address. Okay, so today, if you want to find out more regarding Norwood Grand on unit selection, which facing, because I actually have studied the Champions Way facing as well as primary school facing, and to see whichever would be the entry price for whichever step and the layout analysis itself. So what I shared previously in this video is more of the exit strategy plan component. Of course, there's a lot more when it goes to selecting the project for investment or for own stay. I think those are part of the requirements lah. Feel free to let me know if you'll be keen to drop by the show flat preview that's happening on 4th October. And yeah, my numbers, I'll show my number up there, and feel free to drop me a WhatsApp if you'd like to find out more, not just on Norwood Grand, but the other new launches that's coming up as well. Alright, bye.